Hey guys, so after there is a scandal here on YouTube, of course, what's left to do other than to dredge up people's histories and see if they've, had years-old tweets that maybe were a little bit offensive, or maybe they did something wrong like 10 years ago on their channel, and yeah. I feel like Philip DeFranco is no different than anyone else in this respect, because I'm seeing people now doing deep dives into his past. I just really liked one from Drummer828 on a little e-begging that Philip DeFranco did way back in the day, where he gave two different reasons for needing the money. One in a Draw My Life and one in a different video, and I really liked that expose that Drummer828 did. But what I want to talk about is something that should be a little bit more obvious to every other YouTuber that is piling on Philip DeFranco right now after the BetterHelp debacle, okay? And that is how he cheated his way to YouTube fame by exploiting the algorithm. Now, imagine for a second that I were to start each and every one of my videos with a list, and that list was everything on the YouTube trending page, and I just listed off everything that was the hot topic of the day that YouTube had put on the trending page and was trending. Right? And then in my description, in my tags, in my title, I maybe mention in my title a couple of those things, and then half of my description was just a list of those things, and then I put those things in my tags. And then after mentioning each one of those things for 3 seconds or less, I went on to 20 minutes of exposition and rambling about some other topic, right? Most of you who are YouTubers out there would recognize this as link stuffing, tag stuffing, against the terms of service for misleading titles, for your content. Most of you would recognize this if you saw it, right? But nobody seems to be talking about how the Philip DeFranco show has a segment in the middle of it, right? Where he will say, "Today in Awesome," and then he will list off just basically the YouTube trending page, and maybe throw in a couple of other things that he likes from pop culture that may be happening on other platforms. But mostly, it's always things from the YouTube fucking trending page, right? And then you look at his description for the video, and more than 50% most of the time has to do with that very small segment of his show, where he spoke maybe 3 seconds about each one of them, right? 3 seconds. 20-minute long fucking videos. Each one of those little things, he names it and says, "Oh, we've got this brand new thing from this creator. We've got this brand new thing from that creator," right? So then, the algorithm thinks that his video is related to all these other trending things. If it were anybody else, they would have been called out, probably flagged en masse by other YouTubers. Like how we had to do away with the reply girls back in the day. This would be addressed. But somehow, Philip DeFranco has put this context around it, like, oh, well, this is a news show, so we can get away with, mentioning things for 3 seconds each, and then, filling our description, stuffing it with all that stuff, and having our video related to all of that trending stuff, because we're a news show, right? When really, no. The whole context is bullshit. The only reason why he does, and Today in Awesome, is so that he can manipulate the algorithm and basically get famous when his show doesn't deserve the fame that the algorithm is getting it. You know, it's. I can't believe that more people aren't calling this out. It is link stuffing. It is tag stuffing. It is description stuffing, and somehow people have turned a blind eye to the fact that Philip DeFranco cheated his way to the size of channel that he has now. And that's my 2 cents on it.